Hi guys, ArchieLuxury. Go to f2bbs.com. www.f2bbs.com. The last bastion of free speech on the interweb. That's right, guys. I want you to go to www.f2bbs.com. That's right. I want you to go there. You can, this is a great site to fight against all sorts of nastiness by posting on f2bbs.com, the last bastion of free speech on the interweb. Go there, guys. Hey guys, ArchieLuxury on the Paul Pluta channel. Today, guys, I'm doing paid review 20 SE96. This is for Daniel. And Daniel came to me and he was asking me, he came to me, before we do this review, quick wristwatch check. I'm wearing a Rolex Submariner 126610 LN. This is the new black Submariner date, 41 mil. Daniel came to me and said, hey, just keep up the good work. He sent me 50 bucks. He said, interesting video you just posted regarding Panerai. He said, I just bought one for the same reasons you mentioned. I bought the PAM 914. And I got to tell you, I think, you know, the 914, that is a very nice, very simple. It gets back to PAM's roots. That's what it really does there. It gets back to what PAM is as a brand, and that's a really good way. I think PAM has some very good potential. PAM has a lot of good potential. Let me just find that reference there. Which one? Oops, where is it? Just hang on, I'm just finding it. Oh yeah, that was the PAM 1085. That was the manual wide, uses the P6000 movement. It was the blue dial on the leather strap. And I gotta tell you, this video here, I'd like to say, talking divers, maybe it's time to reconsider PAM. And here we go. I've got probably the ultimate sports dive watch. What would you want in a diver? You want it to be steel, black dial, on a bracelet. You probably want the date. Rolex Submariner. That's what you want. This is probably the ultimate. Now, when I say ultimate, this deep sea and the sea dweller, they can go deeper. But as a watch to wear and enjoy, the Submariner is absolutely amazing. Look at that blue loom. The blue loom. Look at the blue loom. Now, I gotta tell you, what are some alternatives to Rolex? Now, this little critter here, they're selling for over $15,000 US. This is a hot watch. What can you get for a third of that? A third of that. I mean, $15,000 US on the this watch is going for way over retail. What do you get? And I gotta tell you guys, just having a look at David SW, he had a PAM 914, and this uses the caliber P5000 movement, manual wide. It's an 8-day piece. It's part of the Lumina, very beautiful, just classic PAM. It's 44 mil, classic stainless steel, 44 mil. Just a gorgeous diver. How much? Well, David SW had it for $46.75, which, I gotta be honest with you, it's 300 meters waterproof. That's not a bad dive watch. And the thing about this is you can play around with rubber straps, leather straps. You can dress it up or dress it down. And I got to tell you, when it comes to divers, I mean, the ultimate diver, yes, if you want the best diver, I mean, I don't mean depth-wise, I'm talking fashion and, you know, the icon. It's the Submariner. Submariner. We can get a new model Submariner, $15,000. Okay, $15,000. Actually, as we're talking here, I'll just do a quick search at David SW. What's the new Submariner date? Submariner date. There we go. $13,975. Okay, there we go. Okay, so there we go. That's how much they are. Just 14,000. So if we divide that by 3, a third of the price, what would we get? What would we get? And I got to tell you, now could be the time to buy a pre-owned PAM. Now, the reason I say that is I think they've got amazing bang per buck. Amazing bang per buck. You really, with the PAMs themselves, they're an iconic 44 mil big diver. Okay, it's normally on a leather strap, but there's so many PAM rubber straps. You could play with the straps. I love the straps. It really, there's so much for under 5,000 bucks, a third of the price of the Submariner. You can get something with so much versatility. It's a great fashion diver. So I got to tell you, the PAM 914. That's a great piece. I did the video, and that was the PAM 1085, which I think it's kind of around. It's probably a little bit cheaper than the PAM 914. It's a little bit cheaper. I think it's 3-day power reserve. It's funky as they go, but I mean, it's a third of the price. It's a third of the price of this baby. Another great option, I'll tell you what another great option is. Now, this isn't a brand that I would buy brand new. I wouldn't go into the boutique. No. Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2. This is it's using the Tudor movement, the Rolex Tudor movement. It's got ceramic bezel, shark mesh. Again, you can play around with it on rubber, shark mesh, or leather. I would always go for shark mesh, and then I would fit rubber or I'd fit rubber. Actually, the rubber, Breitling has a couple of, they had 2 models of clasp. They had a standard tang buckle clasp for the rubber, and they also had a deployant. The deployant is better. That's a fantastic watch to get. The Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2. Again, on the pre-owned market, probably US 3,000, 3 to 4,000. It's a third, way under a third. Way under a third. Is the Rolex that superior? Not really. It's a 42 mil. I would go 42 mil. They also do a 46, and I think they do a 44. But I'd go 42. 42 is big enough. That's a great, beautiful diver. And finally, a great diver made by Rolex themselves. Well, Rolex's sister company, Tudor, the Tudor Black Bay. It's even bigger. You can't get it with a date. Okay, they had to justify the huge price premium for the Rolex. But the Tudor, 41 mil, beautiful vintage retro styling with the faux rivet bracelet. I love the faux patina. I like it. I liked it. I had the burgundy. I owned it twice, the burgundy. What amazing bang per buck. And I got to tell you, now that I've been wearing the Rolex Submariner for a couple of days, I got to be honest with you, this watch itself, it reminds me of the Tudor Black Bay. And you could have those three. You could get a PAM, a Breitling Super Ocean Heritage 2, and a Tudor for the price of one Rolex Submariner. The Submariner is beautiful. It's got a lot of kudos. I get it. Is it 3 times as good? No, it's not. It's not 3 times as good. It's a great watch. I love it. I love the Submariner. But is it 3 times the watch? I'm sorry. I can't honestly say it is. You got to make your own mind. And I got to say, out of all those brands there, it could be time to revisit PAM. PAM was so hot in the late 90s, early 2000s. PAM was selling way over retail. Now they've softened. Maybe it's time to go against the flow. And as Daniel says here, he bought the PAM. They are a unique, iconic diver. I think the Sub is probably the #1 dive watch in the world. I'm not talking about depth or things like that. I'm talking the most iconic, the most legendary, and Rolex is a great brand. I'm not gonna say it's not. But now could be the time to revisit PAM. Could be time to revisit PAM. So guys, like, subscribe, tell your friends, please. $50 I'll do a paid review. I also do phone calls. You want a 1-hour phone call with me? I've got WhatsApp and I got heaps of international phone credit, so I can ring you. You're not even going to pay for the phone call. $50. PayPal me. We'll arrange the time. I'll have a talk to you. We'll talk. Sometimes I even turn it, like for Daniel here, I've turned this into a free video because the topic was so good. So tell me what you think, guys. Like, subscribe, tell your friends, and I will see you in the next one. $50 paid reviews, and also $50 an hour of chat with Archie, personal conversation. Okay, guys, I'll see you in the next one. Take care. Hi, guys, ArchieLuxury, and who do I recommend in America? In America, who do I recommend for quality pre-owned wristwatches? David SW, David SW, David SW. Go to davidsw.com. He is the best, the greatest pre-owned dealer in all of the United States of America. David SW, David SW, David SW.
The Rolex Submariner date. Probably the most versatile, the most famous, the most wanted watch of 2020. The Rolex Submariner. Absolutely stunning. I've gone for the steel model. I wanted something that could be worn every day. The businessman's delight. Look at the side profile. Look at that. Absolutely gorgeous. I've got to tell you, I am in love with this Submariner. Black on black. Does it get any better? Black on black. The Rolex Submariner. This is what this is just such a beautiful, look at the, I got to tell you, the maxi, this whole thing is everything. The ceramic sub, should have been from day one. Absolutely winner chicken dinner. Absolutely. And it's got the new clasp with the glide lock for easy adjustments. Absolutely winner chicken dinner.
Hey guys, ArchieLuxury. Who do I recommend for watches in Brisbane and Sydney? Vintage Watch Co. That's correct. Vintage Watch Co. in Brisbane Arcade in Brisbane and the Strand Arcade in Sydney. Vintage Watch Co. Brisbane and Sydney. Ronnie, I've known him since the late 90s. Ronnie is a top bloke. Luke is a great guy. Vintage Watch Co. That is who I recommend in Australia. Check out Vintage Watch Co. and the guys' amazing range of watches. They also do service and repairs. Vintage Watch Co. That is where the Pontiff goes. You know, some of my Pateks came from Vintage Watch Co. That's right, guys. Vintage Watch Co.